Yeah, here it is. You know, the biggest problem you gotta deal with is that depressing feeling that hits you when your program is interrupted by commercials. I mean, like, if you're really into the show, it's like life is stopped. It's that bad. It's that depressing. It's like God all of a sudden just stopped everything, and what are you supposed to do? Just wait? Because for that 30 seconds, that minute and a half, it's just like forever. Oh, and you hate those commercials. If you're really into this show, you hate them a lot. And you promise yourself you're never ever going to buy that product. In fact, fuck it, you don't even pay attention to it. You feel that intense about it. Whew. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it was the sitcom that stopped me from getting really fucked up with all that stuff. You know, when the network started programming a whole evening of funny shows all together. I mean, how strung out can you get watching lighthearted family entertainment? I even started liking some of the commercials. Cats and commercials were very big at this time. But anyway, let's not kid ourselves here. This is no golden age of television comedy. There were no Barney Millers, no Rhodas. I've seen all those shows in late night reruns, and I'm impressed. No, these shows are mostly about families, and everybody always talked too loud, and only a few of the jokes ever actually worked. But it was enough to chill me out. Now those new cop shows, that's something else entirely. I feel nothing for them. Nothing. Well, anyway, everything after Columbo is crap. Columbo, McCloud, Heart to Heart, Cagney and Lacey, Magnum PI. Shows around that time, they had class. I got a buddy of mine who has copies of Heart to Heart that he's been watching for 10 years. That's 5 years in prison and 5 years on the outside, and he's still a loyal fan. My thing is reality. I first turned into a reality fan with all those late afternoon talk shows. But I got hooked. All those people with all those problems. It was too much for me. I got too emotional. Sometimes I couldn't sleep at night. Just thinking about all those people and all those problems. So I switched over from talk shows and into cooking and maintenance shows. You know, with all those live channels on shows on how to do things. They got shows on how to do everything, basically. Cooking. On Saturday afternoon, they got 9 cooking shows in a row. They got Chinese, Thai, Italian, French, Indian, Mexican, Ethiopian, Vietnamese, and Dutch. It's so awesome. It's just totally relaxing. Oh, and you know how I feel about wildlife shows. They're the best. I mean, I once saw a show about a snake. A fucking snake. And by the end of it, I felt like I knew this snake personally. I mean, yeah, sure, you know, I know where it lived, what it ate, and how much venom it could eject to its victims, but it was like I knew how it felt, what made it tick. That show changed my life. I mean, I'm sure it did. It must have. I mean, I don't know how, but I feel better than I did before I watched that show. I mean,